In this Excel Quickie, I'll show you how to prevent events from being triggered when you run a macro in Excel. So for instance, I've got a macro that'll run anytime I input something into the worksheet like this. So I get a little pop-up. But I don't want that pop-up to run, to show, to pop up when the macro inputs or does something in the workbook. So if I go ahead and run a tiny little macro that I made right here, it inputs the current date and time, but then the worksheet change event triggers and it runs this macro. Now you can actually cause some very annoying or nasty loops in Excel by doing this. So let's go to the VBA window and fix this. It's pretty simple. Alt F11. All right, so here first off is my worksheet change macro. Very simple. It's just anytime anything changes in the workbook, in the worksheet, we're going to have a little message box that pops up that says value input. And now here, if I input something into the worksheet, if I changed it, I could create a bit of a loop. But let's go to module 1. This is the macro that we're going to run, and I want to be able to input this without triggering the other macro. So it's very simple. Just remember that these guys over here are events. So all we do, application dot enable events equals false. So you put that at the top of the macro before any of your code runs, or at least anything that's going to deal with a worksheet, and application dot enable events equals true at the end of the macro. So you turn it off at the start of the macro, turn it back on at the end of the macro. Now let's go back to the spreadsheet and check it out. So if I type something by hand, still runs. Let's go ahead and delete this. All right, now test out the macro, run. No event triggered. How cool is that? And make sure that it turned events back on at the end. Let's try and delete this. And there we go. So it has prevented events from triggering for the duration of this macro, but it has not messed with them outside of this sort of range. So macro starts, events off, do what you need to do down here as much as you want to do, then just make sure to turn it back on at the end of the macro.